What's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale with Wiz Master. It has been a long time. You know, it's been like a real long time since I've shared a wizard deck with you guys. I have a nasty one ready to go. We are top 100 ladder right now, 75th or so in the world. Wiz Master, a Japanese pro, super happy to have him on the channel, guys. But real quick before that, today's video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. You guys probably already know by now that I have a second YouTube channel, which I upload quite frequently because I did some sponsored content for Raid Shadow Legends and I got hooked to the game. So it's kind of a passion project that I'm doing on the side. I invite you guys to subscribe. I really love this game. It has a 4.8 rating in the App Store, so I am not alone inside this game. If you want any champion strategy, be sure to check out my channel. It's Ash Raid Shadow Legends. Nice and easy for you guys. So obviously it is a turn-based kind of RPG strategy game with just hundreds of different champions. There's always something to do. There's clan bosses. Speaking of clans, I have a clan. Feel free to request. We make one spot every single day with the least active player just to keep activity high in the clan. So make sure you use my download link in the description below if you're going to download this game, guys. So all you have to do is go to the video description, click on the link, download the game, and inside your inbox, which look at the very top right-hand corner of your screen above me, you go to the inbox, you will see the rewards inside your inbox. What you'll be getting if you use my download link below is 50 gems, 100,000 silver, a free energy refill, and one free champion, the Executioner, who's actually really solid, especially early to mid game when you're starting out. So thanks again, Raid Shadow Legends, for sponsoring today's video. We're going to be watching him live, then I'm going to play the deck, and yeah, it's weird, right? Because Wizard is one of those cards, you've heard me talk about it in my balance change videos, that it's like a card that a lot of you guys complain about in the comments, but yet nobody uses it at the top of the ladder, usually, and now we're going into a Wizard. Is this real life here? Look at the Wizard value there off. Oh man, the raged up Wiz takes down the minion horde, and just like that, guys, we're gonna take that left tower. Back to my talking points, Jesus. Wait, is this real life? Wizard on Wizard at top ladder, top 100 ladder. You do not see Wizard decks this high. It looks like he's playing that nasty, I think it's a Sparky Rage deck, if I'm right. Because you know, yeah, Dark Prince, Wizard, Minion Horde, Pump, and there's Sparky. There she is. Yeah, this is that giant Rage. I believe it's the Rage version. I saw Saint Belican actually playing this deck, and I reached out, and he said, I believe this is the deck, and he's good. I think it's kind of more like surprise value. Either way, he has Wizard too, as you guys can see it, and I thought about this. Looks like we're going to lose the right tower here. We do have Rocket, and we're not going to even use it there. We just sacrifice that tower there, and then we use the Rocket taking care of Sparky and the Wizard, keeping our Wizard alive here, and there's the Rage spell too. 1 minute and 15 seconds left here. It's anybody's game inside this first match. What world are we living in where there's two Wizard decks, Minion Horde, and Rage Spell here in the top 100 ladder? But yeah, you know what? I saw Wiz Master playing this deck, and I thought to myself, you know what? For all the complaints out there about Wizard in my YouTube comments, I never give the people what they want, what they secretly want, because you love to hate the Wizard. Otherwise, why would you guys be playing him? Anyway, look at that clutch freeze. To make this deck even more disgusting, we added freeze and rocket to it. So you have the cycle cards, a fast cycle. You have the rocket, which we actually just used there against the giant. And then, hey, pretty smart defense there by Wiz Master. I thought we might lose that tower. So 30 seconds left. I'll shut up about the Wizard and just enjoy the gameplay from here on out. Again, we're going to watch top ladder, and then I'm going to play the deck myself. And here we go. Can we defend here, though? Uh-oh. Mini P.E.K.K.A. and a giant in the pocket. I don't think, yeah, we can't stop this. Oh no, did I jinx him? And he has the pump and elixir advantage, does the opponent. Mini P.E.K.K.A. doesn't get a hit off, though. Whoa, boy, this is going to be an interesting first match here, ladies and gentlemen. We go with the Wizard here. Dark Prince on his way to our tower. We stymie him with the Lumberjack. Lumberjack sitting with about a quarter health. We go Rocket, but the Sparky's going to finish off our Lumberjack first. There it goes. Sparky's down, Lumberjack's down. Wizard on Wizard in the left lane with only a $1.45 remaining here inside this match. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is down. We respond with the Mega Minion. Another big push coming in here from the opponent. Dark Prince Mini P.E.K.K.A, and the Wizard. Freeze, maybe? The freeze is down, thank God. We have Lumberjack. Their Lumberjack is down for the Wizard. Also going to distract that Dark Prince. Allow our Wizard to do his thing there. And wow, that was dangerous. I get a little scared when I see all of this coming at me. The Dark Prince, the Wizard, and the Rage and the Mini P.E.K.K.A and all that other good stuff. So here we go again. Ice, Spirit, and Skeletons being cycled here by Wiz Master. The opponent has been so incredibly aggressive here that we haven't had really any time to get anything going or Elixir on the offensive end. But we're being smart here. We're just defending first. Now we're in triple Elixir time here, guys. Dark Prince is probably, no, not going to get to the tower. And a nice freeze. I thought we had the whole thing lost there. And a nice Ice Spirit, too. Lumberjack down for the Giant. Are you kidding me? Our Wizard gets 2 hits off on the opponent's King Tower. This might come down to damage. The Giant's hammering away at our tower. Okay, they have damage advantage now, guys. Oh man, 34 seconds left. Here we go. Mega Minion to push the balloon into the tower, and then the freeze goes down against the Wizard. Minion Horde's down, but we're gonna get another hit. 5-11. We have Rocket in hand. 22-21. Boom! Tower down. 21 seconds remaining. That's how we start a video here on CWA Mobile Gaming. All right, let's go to the next match. Getting to guys inside the next match against Young Nilo. Good luck. Here we go. That first match was pretty intense. Speaking of intense, I don't know if you guys saw, but yesterday's video was a long one, 40 minutes, back-to-back long videos, because we had the balance changes with Night Owl and KFC insert tag 2 days ago. And then yesterday I had a 40-minute interview format episode with, oh, look at my man with the Inferno Tower, Young Nilo. He knows what's up. All right. But anyway, yeah, yesterday's video, a 40-minute interview with Torin. He's back and playing the game again. Top 20 ladder gameplay. Pretty much the most well-known free-to-play player, excuse me, in the world is Torin. Just a pleasure to have him back on that kind of long interview format. In case you missed that video, check it out after this one. Anyway, Pump is down there by the opponent. We respond with what else? The Rocket, and he is feeling the heat. Another Pump deck here, and it looks like a Golem deck we're going against. A Golem Pump deck, and then a Giant Pump deck. Elixir Pump in back-to-back matches. What is going on in this final month's meta of 2019? Can't believe it's going to be 2020. That will be 4 years of Clash Royale next month, I guess. Well, in a few months. Anyway, here we go. Going to be Lumberjack in the back. How are we going to deal with this push? Well, we have Wizard and Freeze. Wizard down behind the tower, making sure we take care of those bats, but also is the NATO. We go ahead and we freeze immediately there. Zap comes down from the opponent. Nice Ice Spirit is buying that Wizard more time. However, the Baby Dragon and a couple bats do live on that left tower. We're gonna clean up eventually, but we do give the opponent the damage advantage here with only like 5, 4, 3 seconds left remaining in single elixir time. Here comes the pump from the opponent. Are we gonna rocket it? We are. We really can't be dealing with these huge golem pushes with the elixir advantage. So anything before, I would say 50 seconds, we're gonna still be rocketing that pump down. So here we go again with this strategy of pushing the balloon with the Mega Minion and then freezing. So this will give us that right tower. Question is, can we defend this huge push coming in the left? Golem Night Witch, Baby Dragon, Wizard in the back. He has NATO in hand. There's no way we defend this. Just a matter of, okay, well, Rocket might do the trick, right? But no, that's not going to be. All right, Lumberjack is down. So we're mitigating the damage here in terms of there's going to be no King Tower damage. But this will be going, obviously, into sudden death overtime here with 9-8 seconds left. We go with the Mega Minion. And again, we go with that Mega Minion, the balloon pushing, or in front of, excuse me, the Mega Minion. We have that freeze in hand. We go ahead and we use that freeze. Baby Dragon's down for the opponent. And they do a good job stopping this. No, they don't stop the push. Wow, I take it all back. There it is, just like that. GG's, Rocket down. That last pump we ignored, and it cost the opponent pumping in that situation. As you saw, you really can't pump against Balloon Freeze in double elixir time. Anyway, guys, let's go into the next match. 2-0. Just here we go into match number 3 against Nova Ragers. So yeah, 2 good matches to start things out here, and another beatdown deck for this third match. Another giant deck at that. here in top 50 ladder now. We go ahead and we connect with that Ice Spirit onto the Giant, and now let's see what the opponent does here. They go with Musketeer. So we started just kind of noteworthy. We started by cycling, mirroring the 5 elixir play Giant with our Wizard in the back, making sure we fight this fight on our side of the arena. Now we have a raged up Wizard putting in some work there, single-handedly taking down the Barbarian from the Barbarian Barrel and the Dark Prince. Nice job there. We go with a balloon into the Muskie, seeing as we didn't have either of our cycle cards in hand. I'm not loving this one. All right, we go with a Wizard in the back here. Let's see what the opponent's spells are. Okay, Wizard doing a pretty good job cleaning up. Can we keep that Wizard alive? Yes, we can. Okay, all things being equal, the fact that we had to defend that Musketeer with a balloon, things could have been much worse. So we go in. Musketeer now going to take care of our Wizard, but not before he gets one shot off against the Muskie as she's about ready to cross that bridge over. Halfway or so through this match, we have Skeletons this time in hand. We're going to go ahead and use them against the Musketeer. Gonna not counter that Muskie with a balloon. Going to switch things up a little bit. Always keep the opponent guessing. So we cycle the Ice Spirit in the back, same lane as the opponent. We decide to go opposite lane, prepping for a balloon push here with the Lumberjack. Let's see what the opponent does. All right, Night Witch, we go Wizard. So we essentially just sacrifice that entire Wizard to the Dark Prince. Not sure I love that play, and the Dark Prince still gets a connection onto our left tower. And here comes a graveyard push from the opponent. The thing about this deck is, even if things aren't looking good, which they're not looking good at all, we're probably going to lose this left tower here. No, we won't lose it, but it's not looking good. 312 damage. It's never over when you're playing Balloon Freeze, right guys? We take down the Musketeer, Snowball comes down, Balloon gets to the tower, Freeze is worn off, but the opponent has nothing! 38 seconds left, and let's be honest, with all due respect to Wiz Master, who's an incredible player, he's been pretty much outplayed this match. Has he not? I mean, obviously the scoreboard doesn't say that, and at the end of the day, the scoreboard is all that matters. But, you know, we're still in this here, and I don't feel like we've made the best plays. He's caught us, the opponent has caught us rather adeptly out of cycle on several occasions. The fact that we had to use the balloon against the Musketeer, and the Dark Prince, we had to use a Wizard against the Dark Prince on defense, but yet, we're still in this. So here we go. A balloon is charging its way onto the opponent's side of the arena. Are we gonna freeze here? We're not. A nice no freeze, and that's the first thing you need to know when you're using any freeze deck, regardless of how dirty it may be, guys, is what? Don't over freeze. Like, if we had froze there, there's no way we could have stopped this defense. There's no way we could have answered all these troops coming in. Now we have a balloon going in, and now it's a freeze opportunity, right? The opponent has nothing in hand, no elixir to play a Musketeer, and there it is, 3 in a row. Thanks comes down, little BM from Wiz Master. Shame on you, not in the video. You do that stuff behind closed doors, man. All right, let's go into match number 4. All right, guys, match number 4 underway against Alan Gurr, 2004. Starting out with the Flames, and the madness, and the good game, and the screaming, and more screaming. Play-by-play emotes, does that do it for you? Here we go. Looks like starting out with a Goblin Gang, so hopefully it's anything but beatdown, and it looks like it is. It looks like it's going to be a Mega Knight bait deck, perhaps. So it'll be interesting to see if it's like the Inferno Dragon version or Skeleton Barrel or what exactly the opponent's playing. Could even be log bait. So we go in with the Ice Spirit here to buy us some more time. We don't have Skeletons in hand, nor do we have the Lumberjack in hand, so you know what that means. It means it is a Mega Knight connection on our left tower. It's not the way we wanted to start this match, but we go in with a counter push. So here it goes, a big counter push, and there's the Inferno Dragon. Zap is in hand, for the opponent, not for us, obviously. And then we go in with the Lumberjack. So Lumberjack, Skeletons, and a Wizard, and we connect to that tower there. Minions down on the Wizard, but we have a raged up Wizard on the tower. I don't need to tell you guys, that's gonna be very valuable for us. Nice counter with the Ice Spirit, making sure none of those minions get to our tower. And the white flag comes down from Alan Gurr, 2004. So we'll see what happens here. The match is not over yet. This is definitely a matchup that Alan Gurr can win. He has, you know, a few answers, obviously, to our cards. Knowing that minions are out of cycle, we're forcing the opponent to cycle to an Inferno Dragon, and there comes the freeze. That's going to be tower down and our Mega Minion. What a smart play by Wiz Master. Was that not a really smart play, guys? He played the Mega Minion into the balloon, Again, behind the balloon, we've seen him do that 3 or 4 times now, although we do end up giving him the left tower. So this is still a match here, guys, going into double elixir time. But he played the Mega Minion knowing that the Inferno Dragon was the only answer in his hand. And then he had the freeze ready, so he knew that A, he would freeze and take the tower, and B, and there's another freeze. Is he going to take the tower? No, but 2 hits. It's going to be very, very valuable. And we don't stop that balloon before they can get 1 hit as well. Miner also chipping away at our tower. We do maintain the elixir advantage. But yeah, just finishing up that point that I've been trying to make for the last 2 minutes is freeze, Mega Minion kills the Inferno Dragon. Definitely what we want there. And ooh, he gave us the rocket value there. 280, 1 more rocket, and it's easy to cycle to a rocket here. You're already seeing the cycle cards come down. That's 1, 2 cards away from rocket, 1 card away from rocket. Rocket's back in hand. All we need is the elixir. We have freeze as well. Probably just gonna freeze this balloon here, right? Okay, there it is. Freeze is down. Wizard's gonna take care of that balloon, I think, and we do. And now we have rocket in hand with 1 second left. Perfect timing. Actually, we don't even use the rocket. We go with the balloon in the pocket, and that's going to be GG. Wizard with the final hit. Is this 4 in a row? Are you kidding me? All right, let's go into. Let's keep the win streak alive. Let's go to the next match, and then I'll play. As the unstoppable Wizard deck. Is that the Curse of Ash, you think? Uh-oh. Hopefully he wins this one. As soon as I say something very clickbaity, like, he can't be beaten, then that's when we start losing, right? So 20 seconds in, start out with a Barb Barrel does the opponent. We respond with a Lumberjack, not even wanting to take 1 hit from that Barbarian. And here we go, it's a Battle Healer. First Battle Healer sighting here in today's video. There she is, doing her thing. After the balance change wish list video, suffice it to say, I would say that the vast majority of you guys are of the opinion that she needs a big nerf. Even though I wasn't. Spoiler. Alright, so freeze comes down. Another nice freeze, but ooh, that could cost us. A very, very nice elixir golem by the opponent there. Even though we'll kill it, it actually allowed him to keep his Electro Dragon alive. And the Wizard's gonna do work here against all of this elixir golem crap. Blobs, I guess is the appropriate term. And we do maintain the damage advantage, albeit ever so slightly. About just over a 1,000 HP advantage. We go in with another balloon in front of that Mega Minion. Barb Barrel comes down from the opponent. However, Barb Barrel does a good job clearing up the Wizard. We will take that tower though, and the opponent is feeling the heat. Magic Archer coming down. You guys know the deck that they are playing. Probably one of the most, traditionally OP meta decks out there. I don't know why I said traditionally, but yeah, widely considered the most OP deck out there right now is the Magic Archer Night Witch E-Drag. E-Golem deck. So here we go again, Lumberjack into that Battle Healer. This is going to be a very, very difficult push to stop here, guys. I think he's probably going to take the tower. Let's see. Because we can, like, Wizard Freeze, but I think we're going to need more if Fireball comes down, too. And Battle Healer is going to heal up all those blobs. He NATOs. NATO ended up being unnecessary. But he's going to get the tower regardless. Just the blobs on the tower, right? This is definitely going to come down to a 2-tower game, and we decide to attack the opposite lane. I like that aggressive attack, but the opponent was ready for it there. You saw that the opponent actually did a very good job of, like, not over-supporting that offensive push, so they had enough elixir for the 9 elixir in hand for the E-Drag and the Night Witch on the defensive end. Now we have another Wizard here trying to put in work. He has Fireball in hand, I believe. He opts to use it there against our Wizard. Again, allowing a little bit of blob damage, but now we attack really hard in the paint here. We have the balloon is going to make contact with the tower, and freeze comes down. Is it going to be another one? It's going to be another one, guys. That's going to be GG. 11 seconds left. There's nothing the opponent can do here, and that is going to be no Curse of Ash. We are all good to go. Hey, I think it's time for me to jump inside the arena. Be right back. Alright guys, here we go. We have the deck selected. My turn to jump into the arena here. I forgot to open my chest. Okay. Let's open them. Nope, cancel button broken. Technology's not there. Poo Slinger 23. Alright, let's make this happen against Poo Slinger. Balloon Freeze. Skeletons Lumberjack is the starting hand. I guess I'm just gonna cycle Skeletons in the back. Kind of see what he does. He goes with the Princess in the back, so actually misplay on my part here. He could rocket this Wizard. When you see Princess, you never want to Never want to do what I just did there. Actually, he doesn't do anything. So I'm actually going to pressure opposite lane. Again, I don't want to give him all that rocket value. Assumed he has rocket, just not in his starting hand. But I couldn't go same lane as the wizard, right? And he was late on the Inferno Tower. Yes, please. All right, cool. That worked out. Gonna go ahead and go, that's all good. Stop that. So he has Inferno Tower version. I'm assuming he's playing rocket, right? I mean, right? Gonna use the Ice Spirit there. Try to collect a little bit of elixir. So again, I'm not gonna make that mistake again. I am actually gonna put a wizard over here, and we'll see what he does. So I'm gonna go with Lumberjack here. Certainly not gonna go with Balloon. Again, want to see. I don't want to give him the chance to rocket. He has Valkyrie. He has. Does this version not have rocket, guys? I don't know. I think it does. I think it does. All right. So okay. Moral of the story: no rocket value. Let's not be stupid. He's probably gonna go with the Goblin Barrel here, so we're gonna go with preemptive skeletons. Also gonna go with the Ice Spirit, and of course he doesn't. I'm gonna go in with a balloon here. Try to get an Inferno Tower out of him, and we do. So I consider that like a really nice win. Now we can cycle back to another one. Kill that. Let's see if he rockets here. If he does, we can cycle. He doesn't. So we're gonna keep things kind of going aggressive. Gonna go in with balloon here. And we're gonna definitely freeze. He's not back to Inferno, is he? Boom. Nope. Okay, so we get the tower down. Now can we defend? I think we can. Nice defense, nice defense. Okay. Things are looking really good all of a sudden. You saw how we sent in that naked balloon? That was... The whole reason behind that was to... Okay, perfect. We'll stop this easily. Nice, nice, nice cycling. Yeah, the whole reason behind that naked balloon wasn't to actually get damage. It was to get that Inferno Tower out of his hand. We did that, and that's really how you need to, tackle matchups with a... we'll give him the well played. Tackle matchups that have like that big defensive unit or that really, really hard counter, right? You just try to like get it out of their hand first, and then with this deck, because you have both the cycle cards, right, you can cycle back to it. So guys, another huge shout out to Wiz for joining me today on the channel. I really hope you enjoy this deck, guys. I hope you enjoy Wiz Master, that is. Hope you enjoy the deck, guys, and best of luck with it, certainly inside the arena. The deck link, as always, will be in the show notes below. Really, really appreciate you guys watching until the very end of the video. And shout out to all of you guys who've been using my creator code CWA in the shop. It works for all Supercell games. I really, really appreciate it, guys. Genuinely, thank you so much for doing that. Huge shout out to Stats Royale and Bren Chong, my YouTube partners. Check out their information in the description as well. Thank you, and as always, take care, guys.